What's good, YouTube? I'm the Sneaker Simeon. This week I bring you part 4 of my Air Jordan 1 collection, starting off with the Shadow ones. This is an original colorway from 1985. This pair is retro from 2016. Uh, the leather on these is a nice soft leather throughout the whole shoe. I don't know if anyone knows, most Air Jordan 1s, they tend to use two different types of leathers on one pair. But this pair seems to have the same leather throughout the whole shoe. The collar area, they tend to use a more stiffer leather on the collar, but this one seems to have the soft leather like the rest of the shoe. The toe area, as you can see, it's creasing and it's also tumbled, which is one thing I don't like about the Air Jordan 1s, where they tend to crease here, and it just doesn't look good to me. But besides that, this is one of my favorites in my collection due to the quality of the shoe and the cuts and the shape. I feel like out of all the Air Jordan 1s, this one has like the best shape and closest to the originals. And I just wish that most Air Jordan 1s were made like this. Let's move on. I don't know if I mentioned, I got these for retail price $160 at Foot Locker. Next shoe is the metallic ones. This is another original colorway, and because this is an original colorway, I thought that they would sell out, but they didn't. They sat, and I was able to grab them on sale for $110. These feature a nice smooth leather throughout the whole shoe, and the metallic on the collar. These come with extra navy blue laces. I keep the white laces on them. These are the conditions of these are beat because I wear them. I used to wear them to work a lot. I used to be a bike messenger, and I would wear a lot of my sneakers to work. And they're starting to yellow on the midsole. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know how these compare to the originals, but in my opinion, I think these came out really, really good. And I'm just waiting for them to release more of the metallic ones. Next pair. These are released in 2016. I don't know if I mentioned that. Next pair is the red ones. These released in 2017, retail price $160. But again, these sat, and I was able to grab these for $100. This is another original colorway. Again, another sleeper. I don't know why people slept on these. These are like one of the dopest colorways in the Air Jordan 1s, especially since they're original colorway. These feature the same nice soft smooth leather as these. The collar though, it's not metallic in my opinion. When you compare them, I believe the navy is more metallic than the red. The red is not really a metallic in my opinion. I'm waiting for them to release more of the metallic ones. Especially the green ones. I love the green ones. Green is one of my favorite colors. And I'm just waiting for them to drop those. I know they came out back in, I want to say 2009 or 2008. I don't remember. If you know, leave it in the comments. But they came out in green and they came out in purple. But I passed on those because the leather on them were not like these, where it's like a smooth, soft leather. The leather on those were stiff, hard, and very tumbled, and I did not like it at all. So I'm just gonna wait for them to retro, and hopefully they come out like this. And I'm just waiting for all the metallics to retro. And I believe next year the natural gray ones are coming out. I'm excited to see how those come out. Next shoe is the Chameleon, aka All-Star Ones. This pair released during All-Star Weekend of 2017. These retailed for $160. No, I'm lying. These retailed for $170. All of these were $160. These were $170. These feature the leather on these It's like I don't know what you would call it, but they change color due to the angle and the lighting. Some places, in some angles, it'll look purple. Other angles, it'll look green. I don't know if you can tell that much looking at them. The tips on the laces, these come with two laces, black and white. I kept the white ones on the laces, the white ones on the shoe. See if I can focus on this. So the tips on these are plastic. Trying to focus. They're plastic. They're meant to look like burnt metal. These are two colors. They're purple and green. I remember when these used to be metal. They used to come metal, but now they just make them in plastic. One thing I don't like about the lace tips like these, especially the metal ones, is that due to the weight of the tips, the shoelaces will come untied as you walk. So you would have to either double knot them or tie them really tight. These feature a nice soft leather throughout the whole shoe. The bottom is clear and feature the green and purple, like this part of the shoe. I think these are a very dope colorway. There's a pair of Dunks that look just like these. They're this color with elephant print throughout the whole shoe. Not the whole shoe, but like this part of the shoe is elephant print. And I'm looking to get a pair of those. I think those are really dope. Let's move on to the next pair. These are the Yin Yang ones. These come in two colors. One being these. The other is white with the black swoosh. These released, I'm not sure when they released. I want to say 2017. And they retailed for $160. I remember they sat and the price dropped to $90, but I couldn't find them in my size. But then I got lucky and I found this pair at a thrift store for $5. But I shit you not, $5. Of course, they were beat. I feel like the condition that they're in, they should have put a little more. The price should have been at least $20, but I lucked out. Got them for $5. They came with no shoelaces. I threw on these laces that I had lying around. These are from the Cardinal 7s. Those Cardinal 7s were beat. I threw them out. They weren't worth saving. The leather on these is nice, soft, smooth leather throughout the whole shoe. My opinion, this is another underrated colorway from the Air Jordan 1 line. And a sleeper too, because these are just like a really dope colorway. I don't understand why people slept on these. There's no hype behind these. There's some colorways that are really hyped and they're not great colorways, but yet like the more simple, good, classic looking colorways sit, and it's just I don't understand it. I really don't. But I like what I like, and I guess people like what they like. That concludes. Actually, before I conclude, fun fact about these. When I grabbed these with the help of my girlfriend. We were sitting in my room, and I don't remember if it was the Foot Locker app or the Foot Action app. And we were there, I don't know how long we were there, just hitting refresh, trying to see if it would say sold out or in cart. On my end, it was sold out, but she managed to get them in the cart, and because of her, I now own these. So I thank her for these. Now that concludes part 4 of my Air Jordan 1 collection. Like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching.